Did you know the average person spends over 17,000 hours in their car during their lifetime? And if you're driving an older vehicle, a lot of that time can feel painfully outdated. No Bluetooth, no smart charging, terrible phone mounts. Your phone disappears into the seat gap. Your aux cable sounds like it came from 2009. And somehow, your car still feels messy no matter how often you clean it. That's exactly why smart upgrades matter. And no, I'm not talking about dropping thousands on a new infotainment system or buying a brand new car. I'm talking about affordable upgrades that instantly make an older car feel cleaner, smarter, safer, and way more enjoyable to drive. Today we're ranking the top 6 best upgrades for old cars, and trust me, some of these are simple, but once you start using them, you'll wonder how you lived without them. And one product on this list completely modernizes old cars for under the price of a tank of gas. Let's jump in. To rank these upgrades, we focused on what older cars typically struggle with: outdated connectivity, weak charging options, poor organization, bad phone mounting systems, and missing modern convenience features newer cars already have built in. Some of these upgrades are about comfort, some are about safety, and some just make your daily commute far less annoying. Starting at number 6 is the Car Seat Gap Filler Organizer. And if you've ever dropped your phone between your seat and center console, you already understand the pain. It always happens at the worst possible time. You're driving, your phone slips. Now you're blindly reaching into the abyss while trying not to crash. That's exactly what this fixes. But this isn't just a basic foam blocker. It doubles as a storage organizer. You get dedicated space for your phone, coins, wallet, keys, parking cards, and all the random junk that usually floats around your car. That's what makes it more useful than basic gap fillers. Now here's the catch. Fitment matters a lot. Some vehicles have awkward seat gaps. Too narrow? It won't fit properly. Too wide? It may slide around. That's why checking measurements before buying matters. But if it fits your car well, this is a cheap upgrade that solves daily frustration instantly. At number 5 is the SUPERONE Retractable 4-in-1 car charger, and this thing solves one of the most annoying problems in older vehicles: cable chaos. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Loose wires everywhere, different charging cables for everyone, a messy center console that somehow always looks terrible. This charger fixes that beautifully. You get retractable Lightning and USB-C cables built directly into the charger, plus additional charging ports. That means multiple passengers can charge devices without fighting over cables. And when you're done, the cables retract back inside. Clean, simple, done. For families, rideshare drivers, and road trips, this becomes incredibly useful. Now the downside? The retracting mechanism may wear over time if handled aggressively, and charging speeds can drop when multiple devices are connected. Still, the convenience is hard to ignore. At number 4 is the VICSEED phone mount, and this is where safety starts improving. Cheap phone mounts are awful. They shake, they fall off, and they create distractions while driving. This one solves that. The suction system feels dramatically stronger than bargain mounts, and the adjustable arm helps position your phone exactly where you want it. That matters if you rely on GPS daily. It also works with larger phones and bulky cases, which many magnetic mounts struggle with. Now here's the catch. It's bigger than minimalist mounts. If you hate visible accessories on your dashboard, you may prefer smaller alternatives. But if reliability matters more than aesthetics, this is a great upgrade. At number 3 is the TUNAI Firefly Bluetooth receiver, and this is for people who care about music quality a lot. Most cheap Bluetooth adapters sound flat, weak bass, compressed vocals, annoying connection issues. This one is built differently. It supports LDAC for significantly better audio quality, and that makes a huge difference during long commutes. If you enjoy podcasts, playlists, or long drives, you'll notice the improvement. It also powers on automatically with your car. That convenience makes daily use effortless. Now here's the catch. You need both AUX and USB ports, and iPhone users won't fully benefit from LDAC support. That's important to know before buying. But for Android users who care about sound quality, this upgrade feels premium. At number 2 is the VANMASS phone mount, and this thing feels ridiculous. In a good way. It's built like it expects you to drive through an earthquake. This mount is for people who've completely lost trust in cheap mounts. Truck owners, delivery drivers, road trippers, off-road drivers, people with giant phones in heavy-duty cases. This thing barely moves. The suction strength is insane, heat resistance is excellent, and rough roads don't faze it. Compared to the VICSEED, this is far more aggressive, but it's also bulkier and more expensive. That's why most casual drivers won't need this level of overkill. But if weak mounts keep failing you, this solves that permanently. Before we reveal number 1, here's where most people waste money upgrading old cars. They buy flashy LED accessories, cheap gadgets, fake luxury items, and random junk they stop using after 2 weeks. The best upgrades solve daily problems repeatedly, and our number 1 pick does exactly that. At number 1 is the JOYROOM Bluetooth 5.4 AUX adapter. And for most old car owners, this is the biggest upgrade on this list, because old cars without Bluetooth feel ancient now. No wireless music, no hands-free calls, no simple streaming. It's frustrating. This fixes all of that in minutes. Plug it in, connect your phone, done. But what makes this one stand out is call quality. Its dual microphones and noise cancellation make conversations far clearer than most cheap adapters. That matters if you take calls while driving. It also reconnects automatically every time you start your car. No annoying pairing process, no hassle. Now yes, it doesn't match the TUNAI for pure audio quality, but for most people, hands-free calls and reliable Bluetooth matter more, and that's why it takes the number 1 spot. So what should you actually buy? Best for organization? Seat gap filler. Best charging upgrade? SUPERONE. Best standard phone mount? VICSEED. Best audio quality? TUNAI. Best heavy-duty mount? VANMASS. And best overall upgrade for older cars? The JOYROOM Bluetooth adapter easily wins, because for under the cost of many car accessories, it instantly makes your old vehicle feel years newer. If you want pricing, discounts, or availability, check the links in the description below. And tell me in the comments, what's the oldest car you've ever driven? And what upgrade would you add first? Don't forget to subscribe for more car tech videos, and I'll see you in the next one.